Hello everyone, this is Up Trail 71, and right now I am preparing for my longest trip ever. This will be approximately 210 miles on the Superior Hiking Trail. I'll be taking a shuttle ride at a trailhead just north of Duluth, maybe about 50 miles, and he'll be taking me up to the Canadian border. And I'll hike a short hike about 1.2 miles up to the 270 degree overlook. Then I'll be starting to make my long journey back. It'll be 200 trail miles, plus I'm going to have 2 food stops, or mail drops. So that's going to add a few miles there, and I think there's a few detours that I might have to take. So it's going to end up being about 210, 212 miles total. So this is going to be a very long hike. And right now, up in the northern part of Minnesota, they still have some snow. So it's going to make it a little more challenging and plenty of mud to hike through. So I'm going to show you some of my gear that I'll be using on this trip, and I believe I have almost all of it ready. So I just decided to make a quick video for everyone. Now let's take a look at it now. First we'll take a look at my new Z-Packs Cuban fiber bear bag. Right here I have a 5-day supply of food. Then my first mail drop will be in Grand Marais, Minnesota. That'll be another 5-day supply of food. Then my second mail drop will be in Finland, Minnesota. Now I'm going to have a 4-day supply of food. So 15 days total is what I've figured, because I'll easily be able to stretch this to 15 or 16 days with this food. Plus I have a couple town stops if I needed to pick up a couple extra things. But if for some reason the trails are really awful, because there is still a little bit of snow up on northern part of Minnesota, and I hear that the trails are extremely wet and muddy in some areas. So for some reason I can't get the higher miles out, and I have to cut the trip a little short, maybe somewhere around Finland, Minnesota. I'd still have a good maybe 150, 160 miles into the trip, but I'm planning on doing the entire 210. So here I'll show you how I had laid out some of my food. You see I have a lot of Mountain House bags, and I switched the bags to Ziplocs because they're take up a lot less space, a little bit lighter, and I can still rehydrate my food in there. So I'm not worried about my food supply. I should have plenty. Now let's start taking a look at what else I have in my pack for gear. For the Superior Hiking Trail, I'll be using my Z-Packs Arc Haul, and I'll have it lined with a nylon bag. I'll be using 2 water bottles. One water bottle I have Gorilla Tape wrapped around it, the other's got just regular duct tape, and the other one's my fuel bottle for alcohol, and I have yellow tape around it, so I definitely don't want to drink out of that one. Now here's my Frog Togs rain jacket, it's a blue one in color, it's brand new. It's my ground sheet for my hammock, some bug spray, my water filter with an ever new bag, and I'm still using my old water scoop. It's my oldest piece of gear actually. My Dutch sip pad, compass, small ultralight knife. Then I have my tent stakes with a Z-Packs bag. Next to my Z-Packs bear bag, I have my bear line, and there's my spork titanium pot, titanium windscreen, there's the lid, my Fancy Feast cat stove. Then I have moist wipes, some camp soaps, some foot balm, Carmex, my toilet paper here, my Nightcore NU25 headlamp. I really like that. My first aid kit, just the basics, some bandages, a couple 4x4s, an extra flashlight lighter, and this I usually don't carry with, but just in case I need to wrap my ankle or something in case you twisted it. So I figure for a 200 plus mile trip it's nice to have. Some vitamin A D ointment, that's for chafing. A couple of fuel cubes, extra ones just for emergency, or maybe towards the end of the trip I can use one for starting a fire if it's wet. And over here is my 20 degree top quilt. Then I have my It's about a 45-50 degree summer underquilt. It's a cheaper one. But that combination there, I can get it down to about 30 degrees at night. And that's about what the low is going to be some nights. Of course, when I start the trip, it's going to be right around 40 to 50 range. So it will be even chilly for highs in the day. There's my dream hammock. I also have my pillow inside there. Inflatable one. It's my edge tarp. My toothpaste, toothbrush. I have an extra toothpaste tube with. My maps. So there are maps of each section. I'll have 4 sections. And then I have another map, which I have the campsites for mileage, so it'll make it easier to calculate how far I need to go. There's my clothing bag. Then I got my synthetic hat. These are synthetic gloves. Those are very nice. I really like these. They're ultralight. And then I have some slippers. So if my shoes get wet, I know they're not the prettiest looking, but just when you get to camp, these are just kind of wet shoes. They're extremely lightweight, so we'll see how that works. And for colder days and nights, I have my down jacket. It's 90% down. And finally, I have my camera gear and my power banks, mini tripod. It's my only really luxury item that I'll be using is my little radio with earbuds. It's just nice to hear some weather reports, stuff like that. Then I'll be treating all my clothing with permethrin because the ticks are coming out. Each of my resupplies, I'll have a power bank. Then my final resupply, I'm going to have an extra one of these repels for mosquitoes. Now this is a quick review video of what I'll be using for my trip. And thanks for watching. Up Trail 71.